Let's have a hearty hiya hiya from Joey Reynolds. I wanted to talk a little bit about the Pope. I don't have a regular radio show right now. And my dream is to have a combination radio, television, internet, and have a triple cast. The reason is to bounce one show off the other so that you catch everybody. This Pope has caught everybody's imagination because of the coverage. And the fact of the matter is that we're all very hungry anyway for spirituality. We're very hungry to associate with each other and identify with each other at relationships. I mean, that's what it's all about. It's we used to say it's who you know, and it's how you act to know people is how you're going to keep them. I have this great saying when I was a kid. It was make new friends but keep the old. One is silver and the other's gold. And the friends that throughout the years that we have, when we as we go through life, they change, because we have relationships with people who are in the same field we're in, or they have moved along, they moved out of the neighborhood. We're tribal by nature. We all come into this world with different ideas that we didn't have. I didn't choose my religion. I didn't choose my nationality. There was no gene pool up on the other side when I came into the womb that I know of. Although we all know I came from the monkey. But everything needs a hook. And that's the truth. You're always got to get hooked. I remember the nuns used to tell me years ago, they used to say, birds of a feather flock together. And then when I got a little older, they used to say, like seeks like. I got into high school, and in high school, the Franciscan priests, incidentally, used to teach opposites attract. So I said, wait a minute, birds of a feather, opposites attract. And then in real life, after I got into college, I realized the truth is that sick picks sick. That's more like it, but it's association, it's by relationships. So now you got a lot of people who are going to come back to the Catholic Church because they see that the church is really serious about what they're doing and not so much about the stain of the altar boys sleeping with the priests and all this stuff that went on. They weren't necessarily altar boys. But you know what I mean? We got past that. And the abortion issues, and you got a Pope who's a little bit more liberal. And I think at this point in life, we want to relax a little, not be immoral, but we'd like to have a little freedom of expression. We want to have peace, and serenity is good. And this electronics that we live with, you notice everybody has a camera. Everybody had a camera. The Pope was photographed more times than anybody in history. Hollywood was outdone by the Pope with cameras today, yesterday, all this time. People in Cuba, everybody has a phone, and the phone has a camera. And the camera is a selfie, or it's an anti-self, everybody wanted a picture with the Pope or of him to show that they were there, to prove the event. We're so separated by the electronics, but yet we're brought together. It's a dichotomy. What separates us puts us together. So what I'm trying to do is to put radio, television, and internet together so that we have this community that we form of people not who agree on everything, but people who can put up with each other and still have some fun. That's really what it's all about for me. It's comedy and conscience. And just for the record here, let me tell you that I come from a Franciscan background. I was raised in a Franciscan school. Our college was St. Bonaventure. If you don't play basketball, you're not a good Franciscan. That's all there is to it. You better play good basketball. The Jesuits, forget them. The Jesuit priests are known for they're the money of the church. Did you know that? Besides Shogun, which is that great television series that was about the Jesuits trying to missionary Japan. You probably saw that years ago on television if you're my age. The Karnak thing with Johnny Carson, Shogun. And the question is, how do you get someone's attention in a bank? Ouch. God tripped me yesterday with the lighting change while I was talking. Today, I just tripped over my own bad joke. So I would like to have a show that we do this with, where you and I sit down and we exchange our lives, and our values without phone calls. As Myra Channon, who produced my show, used to say, if the guests on the phone were so interesting, we'd have them in the studio. We need to have a little bit more of a tolerance for each other, and you know what we need. We all got a clock inside that tells us right from wrong. Some people are wired improperly, and we have to be patient with them and also maybe erase them, get rid of them. I think the way to get rid of people, since this Pope says he doesn't believe in capital punishment, I like what happened in the Superman movie where they shoot the guy into outer space because he's of no value to society, and he just floats around until it's his time. Until his time is up. Wouldn't you love that? Now that's a virgin flight. That's that. Now Branson, I would get behind that one, to get rid of criminals by sending them into around a planet. Of course, then they probably land on a planet and ruin that place. I don't. What do I know? I'm just a Reynolds rapper. That's all I am.